Hey, today I just wanted to show you kind of the differences between the ecoflow Delta Pro, which we have here, and the ecoflow Delta 3. This is a newer one that I have. I've had the Delta Pro for, oh gosh, maybe 2.5 years at this point. And I've got a lot of great things to say about ecoflow, which is why I got another one. And I just thought I would kind of show you the differences in these two units. So this one is a little bit older as far as model goes. It's still sold though. It's an amazing, amazing solar generator, and I would get it again and again. I absolutely love it. This one, of course, is smaller. It's not the same thing. It doesn't power quite as much as the ecoflow Delta Pro does. But I just thought I'd talk about the differences in like how I use these. And then this is a little bit more of the newer, like updated model. You can see it's a little slightly more squared maybe than the older models were. So I think a lot of the newer ones tend to look a little bit more like this one with the face of it and just the shape of it. So I bought this for camper van and also as a backup for my condo in Florida because we get hurricanes. And so this has been amazing for me for that. Two reasons I bought this were because I really wanted to be able to power a hairdryer and a microwave. And then I also wanted something that had fast charge capabilities on AC. And so a lot of the smaller batteries that I had looked at before this one, like back around the time I had bought this, even the smaller ones would take 6, 7, 8 hours to charge. So when I saw that this big thing could charge in 1 to 2 hours, I was like, that is insane. And that sold me. And I'm so glad I made that decision. So this will last me in a camper van for about 5 days on the things that I run. So that's me running all the lights in the back, especially at night. Charging 1 to 2 computers, charging 1 to 2 phones, sometimes charging other kind of little things that I might have. I also would run a microwave on it, usually once to twice a day, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes not at all, just depending on the day, right? And then I have a little kettle that I plug into it to make my coffee every morning. And so those are the main things that I'm running on this, and when it would last me about 5 days, kind of in that routine. And then I would use AC usually to charge it, but I also have the solar panels. So I've got the 4 panels that are 100 watts each, so that it does a total of 400. And that I would use mostly to like top off or extend my time, because I usually wouldn't have the solar panels out for like 11 hours to do a full day charge, because if you're going to do a full charge on this with solar, I think you need like 10 or 11 hours. So what I would do is use it for a few hours each day, try to get the time when the sun is the brightest, and it would help me to kind of get another day out of it and then another day out of it the more often that I did that. The Delta 3, I used to have a Jackery in the front of my van to power my fridge, and it took forever to charge. And and this was one of the older versions, maybe the newer versions are faster, I'm not sure. But then I had an issue with it, and it turned out it wouldn't charge anymore. And I thought, well, I know I love ecoflow, so why don't I look at what they have? And I ended up going with the Delta 3, and I've loved it so far. So like I said, the face of this one is a little different. So let me talk about just a couple of different differences in what these can do. This one over here, you're going to have 4 regular USB ports. These 2 on this side are the fast charge ones, and then you're going to have 2 USB-C ports. Whereas on this one, you're going to have 2 fast charge USBs and 2 USB-C. So you're going to have 2 less of the just regular USB and the same amount of USB-C. Let me see what the wattage is on these. Yeah, these are the same as far as wattage for the USB-C. It's 100 watts. And then on the ecoflow Delta Pro, you're going to have 4 AC outlets down below. And here you're going to have 6. Now, the reason over here is because you've got a 30 amp, which can handle stuff like for an RV. I've never used the 30 amp, but for those of you who need it, this would definitely be the way to go. So this one just has more space to do more AC outlets. One of the things that I like kind of about the way that this is arranged, so the top 3 AC outlets are 2-prong only. The bottom 3 are going to be 3-prong, but I really like the way that they made these face, because this one, kind of the bottom of it faces this way, and this one, the bottom of it faces that way. So if you have like a clunky adapter that needs to be plugged in, this is going to make more room for you to be able to use the whole thing. Let's go ahead and power this one on. I hope I have a charge on it. I guess I should have checked that. Yeah, we got a lot of charge, 99%. Another difference is over here, you're going to read the input and output. Up here on this side, you've got input on the top and output on the bottom. And then over here, you've got input on the left and output on the right. Now, on this unit, to turn the AC section on and off, you've got this button down here, and then there isn't really a way to do the USB part on and off, although that might be available in the app, but I don't think so. There is also an app that you can use to control these, which is really great. Like for me in the camper, this is under the garage section, like under the bed in the garage, and it's really nice to not have to get out and go around if I need to do something and I want to turn those AC outlets off. I can do that from my phone. This one, you can turn the AC on and off right here, and you can turn the USB on and off right here. Now, I've got 2 things plugged in to this one over here, and we'll just see what this looks like. So I've got not very heavy stuff, but I've got this PlayStation controller, and then I've got my microphone pack. The PlayStation is plugged into the AC, and then the microphone pack is plugged into the USB. And it's not even showing much wattage, but you probably saw once I turned that AC on, that was going to drop from 4 to 2 days, right? And that just means that as long as I have that stuff plugged in, that's how much time I'm going to have left. But then if I turn the AC off, you're going to see that that goes back up to 4 days. And that's with 45% battery left, right? So let's go ahead and move the AC one over here. And we're going to plug that in. And then I need to turn the AC on so that it will actually start to charge. And we'll see what it tells us, right? Now this one, it's a lot smaller. Up here at the top is where it says how much time you have left. So with 99% battery and this plugged in, this is going to last 2.7 days. Whereas with 45% battery left, this one was going to last 2 days. So you can see that you're going to get more out of a bigger battery, right? Like that just makes sense. It does more from a power standpoint. And then I can leave this plugged in and I can just turn the AC off, and then it's not going to be pulling a charge from that. And then it will like update the information for you so you know how much longer you have. Anyhow, I hope this was helpful for you. This one also charges on AC, and then you also have, on this one, you can do 2 extra batteries connected if you really need like a huge power station. And then this one also has an extra battery port, and then it's got a solar area to charge and AC. And then at the bottom, it also has a DC charger available for that's like a cigarette lighter port. So anyway, I hope this was really helpful for you, kind of to give you an overview of what you're getting and how they work. I love the brand. I love both of these. I'm so happy about my purchases, and I hope this was helpful for you. So anyway, have a great day.